Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Taiwan's foreign minister has defended US Speaker Nancy Pelosi's brief but controversial trip to the island. Joseph Wu condemned the large-scale military exercises that China began around the island. He said Ms. Pelosi's visit was extremely significant and China's response would not stop democratic politicians being invited to Taipei. Mr. Wu also warned that China's territorial aims go far beyond Taiwan. At least 13 people have been killed and 41 others injured after a fire swept through a nightclub in Chonburi province in southeastern Thailand. Footage circulating online shows people fleeing the club screaming, some with their clothes alight. Police said the fire broke out at 1 a.m. local time on Friday at the Mountain Bee night spot in Satahip district. Rescuers say flammable material on the walls may have exacerbated the blaze. Bodies of the victims, 4 women and 9 men, were mostly found near the entrance and in the bathrooms. Others were found near the DJ booth. So far, all those who died are believed to be Thai nationals. 3 ships loaded with grain have left Ukraine ports under a recently concluded safe passage deal, the Turkish Defense Ministry have said. The Joint Coordination Centre in Istanbul, which groups Russian, Ukrainian, Turkish and UN personnel, said 2 ships were setting off from Chornomorsk and 1 from Odessa. The 3 vessels, carrying a total of about 58,000 tons of corn, have been authorised to leave Ukrainian ports as part of a deal to unblock grain exports. The US has urged Moscow to accept a deal to free basketball player Brittany Griner, who has been sentenced to 9 years in a Russian prison. The double Olympic winner was convicted of possessing and smuggling drugs after admitting to possessing cannabis oil. White House National Security spokesman John Kirby said the US offer was a serious proposal, but gave no details. US media reports suggest Washington is offering a prisoner swap involving a Russian arms trafficker. Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said Moscow was ready to discuss the topic. North Korea says everyone who fell sick since the country confirmed its first COVID-19 infections has recovered.
North Korea has marked...
On Friday, state media reported 0 fever cases for a 7th straight day. North Korea refers to fever rather than COVID patients due to a lack of testing equipment. The country announced its first COVID outbreak in May and has reported fever infections and deaths since. But there is widespread doubt over the data, especially the number of deaths. Linda Thomas-Greenfield, the US ambassador to the UN, has arrived in Ghana on a 2-day visit.
Discuss how one country...
She will be visiting markets and meeting smallholder farmers to assess the local resources and how best the US can work with Ghana to alleviate food insecurity across the country. Currently, a similar project is in operation in the northern region. A judge has ruled that Kevin Spacey and his production companies must pay the makers of House of Cards nearly $31 million because of losses brought on by his 2017 firing for the sexual harassment of crew members. The ruling from Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Mel Red Ricana gives the force of law to award $30.9 million in favour of MRC and other companies that produced the Netflix series by a private arbitrator who heard the case against Spacey. The arbitrator found that Spacey violated his contract's demands for professional behaviour by engaging in certain conduct in connection with several crew members in each of the 5 seasons that he starred in. And finally, people have gathered to watch the eruption of a volcano near Iceland's capital, Reykjavik. Videos uploaded on social media show people taking photos and filming as the volcano spills lava and smoke, offering a vast show of fire. The eruption, which started after days of rising earthquake activity in the area, took place just 25 kilometers from Reykjavik, located between the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates, among the largest on the planet. Iceland frequently experiences earthquakes and has high volcanic activity as the 2 plates move in opposite directions. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.